Howdy peeps, and welcome back to the channel. A video of ups and downs today, mainly downs unfortunately. As you can probably see, there's been a few changes with the Roma 200. Firstly, Dorian is gone, the big black veiled tailed angel. She, or he, I'm guessing probably he now, basically went rogue and just started killing things. So after a few guppies bit the dust, and we're not talking babies, I don't mind the fry getting eaten, that's kind of what they're for, mainly food. But when she started killing the juveniles and then ripping chunks out the tails of the adults, it was only a matter of time before she started attacking other fish. So back to the pet shop she went, along with 50 cherry shrimp I took in at the same time, and she got replaced by 4 Bosemani rainbows. And let's see if we can get one. There we are. Actually, colours seem to be showing up better on the camera than they do in real life, but there we go. And that's where the problems really started. I got the 4 rainbows. This is a reputable shop. I've bought fish from there loads of times. It's one of those things. It's going to happen occasionally, but they came in with some kind of disease, illness, sickness, infection, whatever you want to call it. And so I put them in there on the Sunday. By the Monday morning I noticed one of them was not looking too good. Had fungusy growth on its top lip, so out it came. I set up a little quarantine tank for it, or hospital tank I should say, and started trying to care for it and use medication and blah blah blah, at least keep it away from the other fish so it didn't spread whatever it was. Too late. I did lose that rainbow fish. I lost 2 other rainbow fish. I lost 2 apistogrammas to it. One of the young that I'd raised myself, and the adult male, and about a dozen or so guppies. Now this nightmare scenario. They weren't showing any signs of illness. They'd be like they are right now, just swimming around happily doing fishy things, and then you'd find a dead one, and then you'd find another dead one, and that's the way it was going. But I have treated the tank with several different things. Firstly, I chucked some catappa leaves in there because of their antifungal and mild, but the tannins etc are good for fish, they're healthy. Then I dosed the tank with API aquarium salt, and it's had a 1-week course of Melafix. Its last dose was yesterday. And also I added stress zyme and some extra beneficial bacteria, just in case extra beneficial bacteria might eat the nasty non-beneficial bacteria. I'm not sure what worked. Something certainly did, because it's been a week now and I haven't lost any more fish. So today they're going to get a 25% water change as per the instructions on the bottle of Melafix, and I will add carbon into the bag of carbon in there to take out some of the extra, clean out the filters, and again leave it at least another week, maybe 2, before I think about adding anything else. Now, once I noticed that things were going sideways fast, obviously all fish are important, don't get me wrong, but we all have favourites, and there are some fish that, you know, I really mean a lot more to me than, let's say, a muck guppy, or a neon, or a platy. You know, sounds wrong, but looking at it purely monetarily, something that costs you £2 or £3 to replace, yeah, so you're not massively out of pocket. However, what I did do is, in the shrimp tank, now this one's a bit mucky, I haven't actually cleaned it out yet. Well, I cleaned it out when I switched it over, but that's it. If anyone can see, if anyone's actually out and about, but Albert is. So we got the 3 remaining apistogrammas. Albert, who is one of the fry I raised, and I'm not entirely sure whether that's the 2 females I bought, or one of the females I bought and Alberta, the other fry I raised. And also we have Dave the Pleco in here somewhere. He's currently hiding behind the heater. I moved them over purely, you know, get them out of the nasty water in the other tank. I've also been treating this tank just in case. Everyone seems happy and healthy. The white muck you can see in there is the remains of the courgette that Dave has been chowing down on the last couple of days. But yeah, we've got some algae on the glass. But given this was the shrimp tank, so yeah, algae was a good thing. But again, once I'm sure everything's settled and well, they'll all get a good clean up and clean out, and yeah, so that's all doing okay. Also, I've added a little coconut hut in the corner just in case the apistos want to breed, which would be really nice if they did. They may stay in there. I know it's only a 20 litre or 4 gallon, but I'm thinking, you know, if I just leave the apistos in there, 2 or 3 apistogrammas, that's going to be big enough for those. As you can see, the colour on Albert's fins these days, he's getting rather bright. He tries to hide, bless him, but with that colour he can't. But then we get the upside. So I'm going to try and spin around rapidly. Oh, there we go. I also have the camera actually plugged in. Oh, we're getting glare off of the other tanks. Let me move myself. There we are. So this is the new Flex, the 15 or 57 litre, which I used a couple of the adult guppies to cycle, and as usual, you put guppies in a tank, you end up with baby guppies, so fair enough. At least they can replace the ones I've lost in the big tank. And we also have all the cherry shrimp in here, the celestial pearl danios, and let's see if we can actually get them on the camera if they ever stop moving. Yeah, they just zoom around like crazy things all day long. And I also added 5, try and point the camera at the tank sharp. There, as you can see, we've got little osynclus in there as well. But the main inhabitants of this tank are the cherry shrimp. Now, just trying to get myself in the way of the glare and aim the camera. So I mean, as we look around, you can see it's just shrimp everywhere. There's at least a couple of hundred of them. Plenty of buried females. There's one just sat on that leaf right there. You can see she's carrying her eggs underneath. They're all over the place, and yeah, this tank's doing really well. I can't complain about anything. Obviously they got a piece of courgette to munch on as well. Shrimp and the otosyncluses. I've had a good go at that. Some of the guppy fry up the top, scooting about, doing what guppy fry do. Other than that, it's just shrimps everywhere. I have made a couple of slight adjustments, as it were, or hot rodded the tank, because of the flow from a Flex is probably, well, let's be honest, it's too brutal for shrimp, and you know, with the way it's designed, it's very easy for you to end up with all the shrimp in the back compartment. So what I've done is in the two, if I come around this side, this is the side I haven't cleaned the glass, so you probably might not even be able to see. Nope. In the two intake sections, I got some coarse foam, cut it to shape and size, popped it in there to at least reduce the amount of shrimp that end up in the back. Some of them already have, but they're doing fine in there. And then on the outlets, if we can get them in, not the prettiest of things, but we have again a couple of blocks of blue coarse foam just to dissipate the outflow from the pump. And as you can see, that seems to be working because the shrimp are feeding away on it quite happily, and the guppies are swimming around it. Also got a big air stone down the back as well, tucked away and hidden behind some rocks, so we get plenty of surface agitation and oxygenation. And the various plants we've added, the dwarf sage, Sagittaria subulata. The moss is, yeah, it's just moss. It goes nuts. The homegrown Java fern, the Staragine repens, and the random piece of stem plant I jammed in there. That stuff would grow anyway. You could probably dump it in a mug and it would go nuts. But yeah, so all the plants are doing well, the fish, the shrimp, everything else is doing well. So at least we got some good news with this tank, and it's not all bad news with the other tank. I know it's always sad to lose fish, but in this case it does mean I can almost restart the tank. And oh, hang on, I think we got breeding danios down here, either breeding or fighting. So you never know, we might have baby pearl danios or celestial pearl danios at some point. Where was I? Oh, I forget. But anyway, I've been rambling for plenty long enough now. As you can see, this tank's healthy. I mean, there are baby shrimp in there. The danios leave them well alone, the ottos leave them well alone. That's where I was. Yeah, the big tank, the 200. It does mean I can not necessarily reset, because the fish that are in there I still want, obviously, and they will get moved back over there shortly as well. It means I can look into different fish. There are a few things I've got my teeth in sharp. Got my mind on, or eye on at the moment, which are peacock gudgeon, Farlowella cats, some more rainbow fish, corridoras. But again, we have mainly smaller fish. I prefer that, so you get more movement, more stuff in the tank, more happening. It's just the way I like it. But anyway, I shall leave you there for now with a final look at some crazy amounts of shrimp. And you can just see the sea of red. I'm gonna have to catch some more and sell them again shortly, I think. And yeah, I think that female danio is laying eggs, so yay! But yeah, so hope you've enjoyed the video, even though it's had its sad parts. But give us a thumbs up if you did, or if you just liked the content, even if you didn't like what it was about. Like, subscribe. If you've got any questions or any comments, stick them in the doobly-doo below. And other than that, enjoy your fish keeping. Peace out, rock on, and bye bye. Oh, and yes, I do have red curtains, which is why everything looks kind of pink. So, see ya.